Hey guys, Constance here. Welcome back to Good Line Farm. So I am making a lower that down here a little bit. I am making a super easy dish today for dinner. This is actually something that a friend of mine made when I was over at her house one day recently, and it was simple and I thought it was fantastic, and so that is what I am going to make. It's just a really easy beef and cabbage skillet supper. So I have 1 pound of ground beef in my skillet here. I'm just going to kind of break it up a little bit. And I'm going to sprinkle in a little bit of onion powder, because y'all know I've told you I cannot stand the smell of hamburger, so I always add a little bit of something to it when it cooks. That was maybe a half a teaspoon or so, and I'm going to let this brown up, and while this gets going I'm going to cut up some cabbage. I think I'll probably use about half of this head of cabbage because this is a pretty big head of cabbage. Okay, my ground beef is browned, and actually let me turn the light on. I'm just going to show you the pan. We are reaching that time of year where the lighting is not very cooperative for filming. Okay, my ground beef is browned up here, and there's not a lot of drippings in there, so I'm just going to leave it as it is. Alright, I'm going to add in about a tablespoon of coconut aminos. And I'm going to add in about a tablespoon or so of minced garlic. That's probably about 3 cloves of garlic. I'm going to add in my cabbage. Now I know this looks like a lot of cabbage, but this will cook down very quickly. So I'm going to throw a lid on here and just let this cook for a few minutes. The cabbage is starting to cook down, so I'm going to add in a pinch of salt and then about a half a teaspoon of paprika. And we'll just give this a stir, put the lid back on, and let it keep on cooking. Alright you guys, so dinner is finished. It was super easy, just like I said. I mean, you really can't get much easier than that. Just a beef and cabbage skillet supper. Now my friend who made this at her house when I was over there, she served this with some cooked rice, so that's totally an option. And the cabbage, you're basically going to cook it until it's the consistency that you like, or the level of doneness for the cabbage. So if you like your cabbage a little bit crispy, then of course you would cook it for less time. If you like your cabbage to get little brown bits and a little bit caramelized and all of that, then you would just simply let it cook a little bit longer. So it really is just according to your taste. So that is it. Dinner is done, and I hope you liked this super easy recipe. So at some point I'll make this again and photograph it so I can put it on my website, but for the time being I will go ahead and I will put the measurements for this dish underneath my video if you are watching this on YouTube or if you are watching this on Rumble. So thanks for joining me here in the homestead kitchen for an easy supper. My name is Constance at A Good Life Farm, and I will talk to y'all next time.